Hi guys, so welcome to your practice today. This is just a short flow into crow, really quick, really fiery, and yeah, I'll do a little breakdown of crow pose just for those of you who are starting to incorporate it into your practice. So let's get started on our backs. So we're going to come down onto our back. And I'd like you just to bring your knees in toward your chest, just beginning by circling the knees in one direction, starting to make them small, and then gradually growing that circle a little bit more so that you're really opening up into the lower back, into the hips, and then reversing the direction of the circle opposite way. Well done. Just starting to notice the breath. Relaxing into the jaw. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere in the body. Okay, and then keeping your knees in, we're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the hands behind the head. Elbows out wide. I want you to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up to look towards your belly button. Holding it here, and then we're going to lower down. So inhale to lower, exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lower, exhale, crunch. 8 more. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Keep going. Inhale, crunch, curling the tailbone slightly. Crunch. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, lift and crunch. Inhale, exhale, lift. Hold this lift. Bring your right shin into table. Bring your left shin into table. Coming into bicycle crunch. So you're going to crunch to the left and then to the right. So elbow crosses all the way to the knee. Trying to reach the elbow toward the knee rather than the knee toward the elbow. For 10, 9, 8, 7, extending that extended leg at a 45 for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring your knees in toward your chest. Bring your knees about hip width and glue your big toes toward each other. I want you to extend your arms up toward the sky. Imagine like you're trying to push the palms of your hands into the ceiling. So as you do that, you're going to feel a protraction of your shoulder blades. So I want your middle back to be on the mat, the space between your shoulder blades, and your shoulder blades lifting away from the mat. So naturally, you're going to round through your upper back here. Curl your tailbone to bring your knees toward your triceps, and then lift your head, neck, and shoulders so that your arms are extending a little bit more toward the sky. I want you to bring those knees and hug them into your triceps. So squeeze everything in, and as you push your hands up, I want you to feel your belly lift away from your upper thighs, holding it here for 10. Your triceps are pushing into your knees as your knees push into your triceps for 9, 8, 7, curl the tailbone for 6, reach through the palms of your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. So that is super challenging. That's one of my favorite core exercises to incorporate into your practice when you're trying to practice crow, especially if you're new to crow. That's going to give you the sensation that you want, that rounding of your back, that drawing of your navel in toward your spine, and the doming of your upper spine, the protraction of your shoulders, and also the pushing of the hands toward the ceiling, which will feel more natural when you're actually pushing the floor away. So we're going to do it one more time, this time to advance it a little bit more. I'm going to give you an option to extend one of your legs. So again, I want you to extend your arms toward the sky. Spread your fingers wide. Imagine like you're pushing your wrists into the ceiling. You'll feel your shoulder blades lift. Now curl your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your knees to your triceps. Push them in toward each other. Curl your tailbone. If you want, extend your right leg straight at a 45. For 10, 9, keep that left knee pushing into the left tricep. For 5, 4, reach through the fingers for 3, 2. Bring your right knee into your right tricep. Extend your left leg for 10, 9, 8. Curl the tailbone away from the mat for 7, 6, 5. Round through your upper back for 3, 2. Point through your toes. 1. Knees in. Last 10, 9. Keep going for 7, 6. Push the knees to triceps, triceps to knees for 5, 4, 3. Reach up. 2, 1. Let go. Now, if your core isn't burning, I don't know what's going to get your core burning. Well done. Okay, so what I want you to do is just take a few rocks through the spine. We're going to rock all the way into our plank shape. So I want you to rock up. You can plant your hands, plant your feet, plant your palms, and then step back into plank. So from our plank, we should have a nice fired up core. I want you to push the floor away, just like we talked about there in our reclined bakasana or reclined crow pose. Arms are straight, dome into your back. I want you to just use your toes to shift forward and shift back. So a lot of the awareness in our crow is about feeling the weight shift from our feet into our hands. So here I want you to imagine that you're getting light on the toes and you're feeling the weight shift into the hands. Full straight arms, push the floor away. Feel your pubic bone lift toward your navel for 10. Keep shifting forward and back for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Collarbones broad, heart forward. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Well done. So that should feel nice there, just to stretch out through your arms, through your navel. And tilting your sit bones up toward the sky. We're going to get straight into it here. I want you to inhale, reach your right leg toward the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, step your right foot wider of your right hand. So nice and slow, step it all the way forward. We're going to step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Squat shape. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, we're going to roll all the way back. Roll back and then land in your squat again. So feet to mat, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing, hands to prayer at the heart. So if the roll back is too much, you can always leave that out and just stay in your squat. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, sit down into your squat. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, this time I want you to plant the palms. You're going to step into plank or hop into chaturanga. So chest forward, elbows bend, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, tops of feet to mat, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips. And again, inhale, left side, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale here, exhale, circle your left knee all the way out wide, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right foot steps to outside of right hand, arms overhead, squat, inhale. Exhale, roll it back, bum finds the mat. Use your core to find that planting of the feet, lifting of the chest. Inhale, squat, malasana. Exhale, come to standing, hands to prayer at the heart. Now, I've already been filming this morning, so I've warmed up quite a bit. So don't worry if you're not as warm as I am. It might take you a little bit more time. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, sit down into your squat. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, hands find the mat. Chaturanga or plank. Lowering as you exhale to chaturanga. If you're stepping into plank, up dog or cobra on the inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do that one more time each side. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale one more time here as you lift the right knee. Exhale, circle the right knee, step it to the outside of the right hand. Followed by the left. Straight away, arms overhead. Inhale, malasana. Exhale, roll it back. Roll it forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come to standing, hands to prayer at the heart. Well done. Inhale, keep moving. Arms left. Exhale, sit down into squat. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, plant the palms, hopping it back into chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale one more time to lift the left knee, ground through thumb and index fingers. Exhale, slowly circle the left foot out wide to step it wider of left hand. Squat, right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, roll back, bum to mat. Roll it forward, landing in your squat. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing, hands to prayer. Let's finish it off. Inhale, lift arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer as you come down into squat. Inhale, engage the core, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the palms, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Lift the hips all the way up and back. Just taking a moment here. Breathe soft in and out through the nose. We're going to move through a little bit of a standing sequence, just once each side. Inhale, reach your right leg toward the sky. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through between the hands. Warrior one. Drop the left heel to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands toward the heart for warrior three. Lean the weight into the right foot. Extend the left leg back. Internally rotate that left inner thigh. Feel the crown of the head extend forward. Left toe, big toe extend back. And then opening to the right, you're going to bring the left fingertips down to blocker mat. Right arm to the sky. Open and twist. Feel your core fully active. Breathing here for 3. Hold for 2. Now slowly start to bend into the right knee. Step the left toe to the back of the mat and come up into a twisted lunge. Right arm back, left arm forward. Holding it here for 3. Breathe for 2. Opening into warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back. Open across the hips and sit down deeply into that right knee. Hug your rib cage all the way back and in. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana. You're going to sink the bum down toward the left knee toward the inside of the left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, look to the front of your mat. We're going to come back into that warrior 3. Shift the weight into the right leg, left leg back, heart forward. From here, come to standing. Bring your left knee towards your chest. You're going to try and extend that left leg all the way out in front. So kick the left leg out straight. Come all the way down. Pistol squat all the way down toward the mat. We're going to roll back and then roll into a squat shape again. So you're going to roll back, bring both knees to your chest, roll up and land your feet wide as your mat. Now, we're going to play with our crow pose. So plant the palms. We're going to maybe toe heel the feet in. Until the heels are touching, toes are wide. Plant the palms shoulder width, bend your elbows. Bring the knees just to the backs of your triceps. That's as high as you want to go. High to the armpits or just above the elbows. Now dome into your back. Like we did before, I want you to push the floor away. And you can just bring one toe away from the mat and then the opposite. Gazes forward. And just play around with shifting one toe, squeezing the heel toward the glute, and then the opposite. So really important that the elbows are hugging in toward each other. Your gaze is forward, never back. You're rounding into your spine. So remember, protraction of the shoulders, space between the shoulder blades. Pushing the floor away, and super important that you're lifting your hips. If you're not lifting your hips, you're not floating, you're not going anywhere. And you use your toes, remember, to shift the weight slowly into your hands. So just feel the weight shift forward. Bring one toe, maybe the other. If you have hop back into chaturanga, you can do that. Chest forward, legs shoot back. Up dog or cobra, you can also just simply step back into your plank. Downward facing dog. Lift it up and back. Opposite side, inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through, warrior 1. Drop your right heel, inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the heart. We're going to lean forward for warrior 3. So slowly shift the weight into the left leg. Right leg extends back. Pull your lower belly up and in. Wrap your right inner thigh toward the sky. Crown of head extends forward. Now right fingertips will come to the mat. Left arm to the sky for your revolved half moon. If that's too much, hand can come to the hip or to the lower back. Wrap your right inner thigh up. Breathe for 3, hold for 2. Soften into the left knee, step the right toes to the back of your mat. Come all the way up into your twisted lunge. Shoulders stack over the hips. Sink into that left knee. Lift your lower belly up and in. Breathe for 3, hold for 2. Open into warrior 2. Right arm sweeps down and back. Left arm stays forward. Drop your right heel. Sink into your left knee. So notice if your shoulders are leaning forward or back, holding your warrior 2, then bring your hands to prayer, sink it back into your Skandasana or surfer's lunge. Lift your heart, feeling that opening in the chest. Well done. Warrior 3 last time. Look toward the front of your mat. Lean the weight into the left foot. As you bring the right leg up, float it. Again, hug your rib cage up and in. Lift your lower belly up and in. And then come to standing. Bring your right knee to your chest. See if you can kick the right leg out straight. We're going to see if we can pistol squat all the way down. We're going to sweep back. So use momentum here. You want to almost, not a fling, but you're almost sweeping your body back and then landing on your feet like we did at the beginning into that squat shape. And then we're going to come hands to the mat, toe heel your feet in until the heels touch, toes point out like a dancer. Bend your knees, plant your palms. Remember, gaze forward, elbows bend like chaturanga, spread your fingers wide, pull your belly away from your thighs, lift your hips, and use your toes to shift the weight onto the hands. Then maybe squeeze one heel toward the glute, lower down, opposite heel, and then maybe you lift both toes. Don't worry if that's not available. Remember, protract the shoulders. Pushing knees into elbows, elbows into knees. Driving your hips up. scooping your belly in, and then hop it back. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Well done, everyone. Take a moment here. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Okay, so just walk your feet all the way forward toward your hands and bring your feet as wide as your mat. So you can just hang heavy here if you want, if you feel like you've had enough of your crow pose. If you want to give it another go, by all means, you can walk your feet in, shimmy them in until the heels touch, toes out. So that's how I like to start, in almost like a little frog shape, and you can do that as well. If you're super scared of falling forward, it can be nice to bring maybe a block underneath your forehead, and that way you can really focus on lifting the hips. But you're not lifting the hips so much that your weight is all in the forehead. You want to really feel the weight in your fingertips. So bend your elbows, remember, hips lift as high as you can. Then gaze forward, belly lifts up and in. Maybe you're floating one toe, then maybe shift to the other toe, and then maybe both toes. Push the floor away. Remember, like we did on our back at the beginning of class. And again, trying again. Drive the hips up, scoop the belly in, push the floor away, gazing forward, never back. And then feel free to move through one last vinyasa, stepping or hopping it back. Lower as you exhale. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips. Well done, everyone. We're going to lower our knees to the mat. Sit the heels back. Bring your fingers interlocked behind you and extend back. Feel that space across the chest. Well done. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now bring your fist to the outside of your left hip and just allow that fist to sink there or to hold there, and then bring your left ear toward your left shoulder. So you're just getting a little stretch through the neck. Don't worry too much about the depth. If you want to move, you can swivel your chin up and down, whatever feels right. Okay, and then release back to center. Extend your arms back in center, and then bring the fist to the outside of the right hip, opening across the chest. We're going to drop our right ear toward our right shoulder. So getting a stretch on the left side now, and just moving the neck up and down, whatever feels good for you. Well done. Okay, and then slowly releasing. Okay, so if you want to just take a few rolls through the shoulders, you can. Well done. And we're just going to take a minute to close our practice together. So sitting up tall through the spine, stack your shoulders over your hips. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Letting it go. Well done. So just taking a second to notice your inner heat, your inner energy, your fire that you have created. That was a short and powerful flow, so I hope you enjoyed it. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Just take a moment to bow your chin towards your chest, honoring your practice today. And I will close my class with a quote as always. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Bring your thumbs to your brow and namaste. Thank you everyone for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that class. And this is just a short snippet of my style of teaching. I hope you enjoyed it. I have an online yoga membership, Sweaty Soul Living. You can find it online on our website. I'll have the link down below. We have loads of classes brand new every single week. They never expire. They are there for life. As long as you're paying for your membership, which is only €29 a month, you get those brand new classes every week, which are also saved to an archive so that you can continue to practice your favorites. It is an absolutely amazing, wonderful community of movers and goal-getters, and I am so proud of our platform and everything that it stands for. So if you enjoyed this class, maybe go over and have a look and see if it's for you, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you again soon.